This is the only optimization guide you're gonna need in 2025. And today I'm gonna be showing you every single thing I did to get me over 1000 FPS. But if you wanna go ahead and fully optimize your PC with just a few clicks, then make sure you go ahead and check out my premium utility on TraizerTweaks.com. We have over 500 positive reviews on our Discord and website combined. This premium utility is basically a PC optimizer that is meant to drastically improve your FPS and reduce your input delay. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, you wanna start by heading over to your in-game settings on Fortnite. And for your window mode, it actually does not really matter. A benchmark ran by Electron indicated that actually running Windows full screen surprisingly gives you more FPS, which is kind of strange. But Peterbot plays on Windows full screen and lots of other pros play on full screen. Therefore, just use the one you like. For your resolution, I'd recommend you use a stretch resolution for that additional FPS increase. Although most pros actually stick to 1920 by 1080. So I'm gonna leave this personal preference, but if you want the best performance, then go ahead and switch to stretch resolution. For your VSync, make sure that you have this turned off. It's completely useless. For your frame rate limit, make sure that you set this to your monitor's refresh rate. For your rendering mode, make sure that you have this to performance mode. Obviously, your graphics settings do not affect your performance whatsoever. For your 3D resolution, make sure that you have it anywhere between 90 to 95%, because this is gonna allow you to render less pixels, which results in more FPS and less input delay. And then scroll a little bit down until you find Nvidia Reflex Low Latency. Make sure that you have this on plus boost. And then head over to your game settings, scroll a little bit down until you find replays, and make sure that you have all your replays turned off unless you actually use them. Then you want to go ahead and close Fortnite, and you want to head over to your Epic Games launcher. Once you head over to your Epic Games launcher, head over to library right here. You want to locate Fortnite, and you want to press on those little three dots. Then you want to go ahead and press on options. Once you press on options, you're going to find the Fortnite installation options. Make sure that you have high resolution textures unchecked, because lots of people have it checked. And make sure that you have pre-download streamed assets checked. This is going to make you download an additional 9 gigabytes. But what this does is basically going to install all the assets that would normally be streamed during gameplay. And when you stream assets during gameplay, it's going to be very hardware and network demanding. So you want to go ahead and make sure this is checked and press on apply. Then you want to go ahead and head over to your Windows setting, and you want to go ahead and search for game mode. Once you go ahead and search for game mode, make sure that you have this turned on, because it's basically going to eliminate everything in the background and it's going to improve your performance. Then head over to your graphics settings, and you want to make sure that hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is turned on. You're going to scroll a little bit down until you find graphics performance preference. You want to go ahead and press on browse, locate your Fortnite client win64 shipping.exe file, press on add, but I already have it added, and then you want to go ahead and press on Fortnite options, and you want to make sure to set it to high performance. This is basically going to utilize your GPU for the best performance. Next, you want to head over to your Windows search bar, and you want to search power options, press on edit power plan right here, go to power options. Now, if you have a desktop and a good cooling system, then I would recommend that you apply the ultimate performance power plan. Now, if you do not have the ultimate performance power plan, you want to head over to CMD, run it as administrator, and you want to go ahead and copy paste this command. I'm going to leave it down below in the description. And as you guys can see, the power plan is there. So if you have a good cooling system, I'd recommend you apply the ultimate performance power plan. Other than that, I'd recommend you apply the high performance power plan. Other than that, if you have a laptop, go ahead and apply the high performance power plan. Now we're going to be taking a look at some registry tweaks. Now do not sleep on those, because these actually improve your performance drastically. So you want to go ahead and search for registry editor, run it as administrator, and you want to go ahead and copy paste the path. I'm going to leave it down below in the description. So double click on GPU priority and set that to decimal 8. Then make sure you set priority to 6, and make sure that you have the SFIO priority to high. So just type in high, and the scheduling category to high as well. The scheduling category basically improves responsiveness. Then you want to go ahead and copy paste the second path I'm going to leave down below in the script, which is Win32 priority separation. And make sure that you have this set from anywhere between, and now this may vary according to what PC you have, but for me, I'm going to set it to 38. This is also going to drastically improve your performance and your responsiveness. Right now, I'm going to be showing you the best Nvidia GPU optimization. Unfortunately, I do not have an AMD GPU. Therefore, I can't show any AMD optimizations. Anyways, you want to head over to your Nvidia control panel, and you just want to copy paste the settings I'm going to show you right now. So head over to manage 3D settings, and you want to copy these settings. For your image scaling, make sure that you have this turned off. Ambient occlusion, make sure that you have this turned make sure that you have that turned off. Anti-aliasing FXAA, have this turned off. Anti-aliasing gamma correction, make sure they have this turned off. Let me just go ahead and do that. Anti-aliasing mode, make sure they have this application controlled. Make sure that you have your CUDA GPUs on, set to all. Make sure that you have your CUDA GPUs set to all. Your low latency mode is set to on. Your OpenGL GDI compatible, I'd recommend you set this to prefer performance. Power management mode, make sure that you have this set to prefer maximum performance. And for your shader cache size, make sure that you have this set to 10 gigabytes. Your trilinear optimize, make sure that you have that turned. Then you want to go ahead and press on apply. Alright guys, so right now we're going to be downloading the Traizer free utility. which is designed to fully optimize your PC with just a few clicks. So to do that, you want to go ahead and join the Discord server down below in the description, and I'm also going to leave it in the pinned comment, or you want to head over to the Discover channel right here, and you want to search for Traizer tweaks, and it's going to come up. Once you join the Discord server from either the description or the Discover channel, you want to scroll a little bit down until you find the website, and you want to go ahead and head over to the official Traizer Tweaks website. And as you guys can see, this is how the official website looks like. So you want to go ahead and press on download now right here. Before we go ahead and do that, I just want to show you the other plans we have. We have the premium plan and the standard plan. As you guys can see, these are the differences between the two. You're literally going to find a night and day difference between these two plans. Anyways, you want to head over to download right here, and you want to go ahead and download the free utility version 4. Now, if you believe that this file is malicious or it's a virus, you can go ahead and scan it in NordVPN's official website. You can go ahead and add the file right here. As you guys can see, go ahead and open and analyze the file. And as you guys can see, Traizer freeutility.exe shows no signs of a virus or malware signatures. So you just want to head over to your settings, open Windows Security, Virus and Threat Protection, Manage Settings, and turn off Real-Time Protection. And once you install the file, just head over to Downloads, press on the 3 dots right here, and just press on Keep. You want to go ahead and open the file. You want to right click and you want to extract the file. As you guys can see, this is how the application looks like. You have the current app version. If you want, you can go ahead and purchase the premium utility. So let's go ahead and show you how you can apply the tweaks and what tweaks to apply. Anyways, you want to head over to the tweaks section right here, and here you have a bunch of different tweaks. So for basic privacy tweaks, make sure that you go ahead and turn this on. This is basically going to free up system resources. For your basic performance tweaks, make sure that you have this turned on. This is going to enhance performance by enabling game mode and hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Make sure you go ahead and disable game bar and DVR, which is a very hardware demanding service. Then you have disable useless features. Make sure that you have this turned on as well. Pretty self-explanatory. It's going to disable useless features. For the free power plan version 2.0, this is perfect. But if you have a laptop, do not apply this because it may cause overheating issues. Disable Cortana, not really important. Then you have tweak CSRSS priority. Make sure that you have this turned on. This is basically going to optimize your system performance by adjusting CPU and IO priorities. Then you have tweak MMCSS service. Make sure that you have this turned on as well. Disable Windows Defender, pretty self-explanatory. Fix wallpaper quality, not really important. Disable basic services, make sure that you have this turned on. Then you have basic BCD edit optimization. This is basically going to optimize your system performance by adjusting BCD edit settings for improved responsiveness. Then you have disable USB power savings, pretty self-explanatory. It's gonna basically disable power savings for your USBs for them to run faster. Set SVC host correctly, make sure that you have this turned on as well. Then you have basic network adapter tweak. This is basically going to improve your internet performance by a lot. Make sure that you have this turned on. Then you have basic memory make sure that you have this turned on. It's basically going to optimize your memory by disabling Windows prefetch and superfetch. Then you have the deblot apps. If you want to basically remove junk on your, I'd recommend you select everything here in the junk cleaner. Actually, just select everything and delete the selected junk, as you guys. Then you have your peripherals optimizations. As you guys can see, you have some basic keyboard and mouse tweaks. So go ahead and apply the basic keyboard tweaks. This is going to help improve keyboard responsiveness. And you have mouse tweaks as well. This is basically also going to help with your mouse, improving its responsiveness and precision for smoother, faster navigation. Reduce keyboard repeat delay. Make sure that you have this turned on. Enable 1-to-1 pixel mouse movements. Make sure that you have this turned on. All of these are basically optimize your keyboard and mouse. Reduce keyboard repeat rate. Have this turned on. Set up keyboard data queue size, have this turned on. It's going to minimize lag. And set up mouse data queue size, make sure that you have this turned on. Last but not least, we have the GPU tweaks, and here you have some general Nvidia tweaks. So basically go ahead and apply according to what you have. So if you have Nvidia or AMD, just go ahead and apply all the 4 GPU tweaks. And here you can go ahead and optimize your game. So if you want to optimize Fortnite, just press on it. You want to go ahead and locate Fortnite game, binaries, Win64. Put this in, and it's going to optimize your game. And here's the difference between the free plan and the premium plan. And before anybody says anything, this is developed by Tox. And that is it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And please use code Traizer in the Fortnite item shop.